Over the last year, we've been renovating a 2007 Dodge Sprinter camper van. Now that we've had a chance to use it and really get a feel for things, we realized we need extra power in here. I'm Erin for TechGadgetsCanada.com, and after doing some research and shopping around, we opted to get some solar panels for the roof of our van from a company called Renogy. We installed two 100-watt, 12-volt monocrystalline solar panels. And in this video, I'll walk you through installing the panels, at least the basics anyway, how they work, and my overall thoughts on going solar for our camper van.
So why did we choose solar? When we built the van, we debated getting solar power and initially opted just to install a 12-volt electrical system with a 100 amp hour battery. The battery charges off the main van battery while we drive, and it'll last us somewhere between 12 and 24 hours depending on what we're running. Connected to the battery are a max fan, our truck fridge, some LED lights, a small marine water pump, and some USB plugs for phone charging. We also added an AC inverter so we could use regular powered appliances and gadgets in the van. We connected an AC and USB power bar to that we flush mounted into the kitchen counter.
We quickly realized after a couple of road trips that the single battery wasn't enough power for an entire day, let alone a whole weekend, without needing to drive around to recharge it. Knowing we're often parked for the weekend, we decided it was high time to investigate the power of the sun to recharge us.
We chose the standard 100-watt solar panel that Renogy carries since these are a bit shorter and perfect for fitting our footprint on the roof of the van. The panels come with a junction box and MC4 leads for connecting the solar controller that we got as well.
So how does solar power work in a camper van? To simplify, solar power harvests the sun's heat and light, or its energy, and turns it into energy that you can use. Solar panels, in the most basic sense, work by converting that available sunlight into usable electricity, and that power is called wattage. Watts are made up of amps and volts, and different panels have different ratings for amps and volts depending on your needs. Renogy offers two types of solar kits. There's on-grid kits and off-grid kits. On-grid systems, by the way, are designed to feed your unused electricity back into the power grid to reduce or eliminate your utility bills. Off-grid options, on the other hand, are self-contained and they're meant to be mobile. That's the type of kit we're using in this installation here on the van. So how do you know how much power you need in your off-grid world? We made a list of all the devices we plan on running in the van. We got the wattage information, or the amps and volts of the product, and then considered the average run time per device. With all of that information, we consulted with Renogy's team, who were really helpful and helped us accurately size the system so that it runs effectively and